Just gonna let everyone trickle on in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're started up, we're launched, we're running. Just gonna kind of hang out here for a second. Yep, just chilling. We're doing that. I'm gonna look up some stuff. No problemo. That's not what I was going to look up. I'm sorry. I'm hoping darkness that I can just put the positivity out there and it'll become the reality. You know, it's the power of positive thinking. You have to manifest the change you want to see with mentally. Yeah. So, not running the game right now. So, as far as I can tell, what was happening was my graphics card is overheating extremely, and it would be because the fans aren't running. The fans aren't running. I swear, every time I think I have it fixed, it starts doing it again. So that's why it's overheating. Is the fans aren't keeping it cool. So here. Is that going? Yeah, it's going. All right. Holy shit! So let my computer run a little bit, and let the graphics card cool off a little bit, and then we'll try it again. I've got the side of my. I also have the side of my computer case taken off to further improve airflow. So hopefully it'll calm down. Yeah, there's a big issue. I don't know what it is with my system where it just will not. They're supposed to, like, your fans, all your fans in your computer, even the fans in the graphics card, are all supposed to just kind of auto adjust each themselves based on how hot they get. For some reason, my graphics card will just every now and then be like, I'm just not going to turn the fans on ever. No fans. Fuck it. End up pulling the AOI out and reattaching everything. Yeah, I don't. I want. I need. The next upgrade I would do, that's a major upgrade to my computer, would be to add my. I have water cooling on my CPU, but I would like to loop my graphics card uh into a bigger water cooling system, uh, and because that will help the heating a lot as well. Um, you don't need fans in that case outside of the fans on the water cooler. At that point, you just have the water lines hooked up to the graphics card. Hidden objects games. No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Darkness. I got it. Don't worry. But no, yeah, I'm just gonna give my graphics card a little bit of a break. Let it chill out. I got a thing here that monitors the temperature of it, so I'm just gonna let the monitor the temperature and let it drop down a little bit more. It's at 35°C right now, which isn't bad, but it could be a little bit lower, especially when it's just idling like this. Because streaming itself is fairly is not involve the graphics card too much. I had it turned up to ultra graphics, and it's also running. I think we talked about it. It's not running at my actual resolution. It's running at like 7,000 something. It's running like 8K resolution for some damn reason. So I wonder if that's pushing it harder as well. It could be. 35 Celsius is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that right? Really? A bad cable connection messing with the fans? It could be because it comes and goes. Uh, but so um, yeah, it's 95 degrees. You're right, Sephiroth. That's crazy. My math is really bad. Yeah. Um, but no. So I have a software here that can manually control the fans, and it does perfectly. It controls the fans perfectly. Um, and so I can adjust them to whatever I want them to be. It's like right now I have it open. It's a piece of software that does overclocking, but it also just controls the fans. And I can tell it like always run the fans at a certain percent of speed. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm telling it like just always run the fans no matter what. And it does that. I can adjust that up and down all I want. It's just the switch for the automatic fan turn on doesn't work right. I'm not sure why. Um, there's no reason for it because, like I said, I have this piece of software here, and it can perfectly monitor the temperature. Um, um, the computer was running, but the game crashed and the monitors turned off. Um, so what happened was the graphics card just got too hot and just shut it all down. But my computer was still technically running. You would perish at 35 Celsius. Fair, fair. I understand. Where I live in the where I live in uh, southeastern United States, we have to just we just have to be ready for anything, any temperature. It the temperature wildly fluctuates up and down all over the place, no matter what season it is. There, our seasons are just the range of like 60 degrees moves back and forth. Time to put in a request for new GPU. The GPU is not the problem. It's the system. I think my motherboard is screwed somehow because what's happening is, like I said, the sensor that automatically adjusts the fan speeds on the GPU is borked, and I think the motherboard controls all that. So no, I'm not running the fan speed that high. I'm running the fan speed at 60% of their max speed. Um, that's usually enough to keep it cool. Yeah, see, Kit knows about the temperatures down here. It's just how it is, man. This up also the screen died and the PC remained on. Could be the temperature or energy problems. Um, I don't think I'm not sure if it's energy problems or not. It could be. This power supply is getting pretty old, so it's possible the power supply is having issues. But like I said, as hot as the graphics card was getting and the fans not turning on, I think that's just what was happening. Was the system was just overheating and the computer was killing itself to make sure nothing broke. Which kills me because that means the temperature. Wait, no, that means the temperature sensors have to be working because if they weren't working, then they wouldn't auto shut off things. So it's just whatever. Maybe my BIOS is borked. My BIOS might be screwed. Oh no, we're gonna play the Descent, but I think I think all that was happening was my graphics card was just the fans were just not running, so it just overheated and died. With the fans running, it should be fine. Oh no, Kitten won the Stardew Valley. Sorry. I do need to get through start. I need to go through year 2 in Stardew Valley, obviously. uh, we I got really depressed about Stardew Valley because we didn't meet my goal of finishing off the community center in the first year. We were I think one item off, weren't we, from finishing off all of the collection community center stuff in Stardew Valley. I think we were. We can always start over. That's true, kitten. We could. uh, 8 straight days on the farm once you get animals. Yeah. Yeah, that happens with the Harvest Moon games too. Is you hit a point where uh you've got enough, like you have like the sprinklers to auto water the stuff. You have the feeders to auto feed the animals. You have all that stuff, and it's like there's nothing for me to do now. I have nothing to do. All I have to do is go and talk to my stupid neighbors. Yeah. I was really close to finishing the community center in 1 year when it goes. The only thing that held me back was I didn't buy. Um, you either have to buy a tree or a pig. Um, like a month, a full season at least out from the end of the year, the end of the first year, and I forgot to do that. The tree is the easiest one to do. If you hardcore farm money for it, you get the tree pretty early. And that's really the thing that was holding me back on finishing out the community center. And the traveling cart luck would help you out a lot too. Um, somebody somebody actually, what did they do? They didn't do it in a year, but they finished. I think they finished or tried to finish. I forgot. I think they got pretty close to finishing the community center without leveling up any of your skills. So they didn't level up their foraging or their farming or the mining or the battle, and they leveled up nothing. They got really close to finishing the community center. I can't remember how close they got. Should focus on is getting married to Linus. Yeah, get married to him. Give him a nice home. Because he's the one that saves you when you die in the mines, right? Yeah. The farm biome was shit. The woods, I think. Oh, that's what Clint even saves you. I don't faint in the mines. So I don't know who all saves you. I think I've only fainted like once or twice, and it's been Linus every time that saved me. And everyone's marriable with the right mods. That is 100% true.